Up and away!
Yeah, some of the readings on these are pretty strange.
Oh, we are actually heading up. Okay.
Yeah, we're back to where we began.
We've not successfully gone down anywhere yet.
No.
Bar the furnace, which is
We're
very
way
hard
up
to
in the
tell.
clouds, Joey.
Stop
We need to find a
shouting
way
at
to the
me.
ground.
It's gone deaf from all that factory banging.
So this is the security building.
Yep.
Office. That's surely back to the crash.
Yes.
This is somewhere else. I'm going to check out back to the crash.
Should we save at any point, do you reckon?
Can we?
I
How
think...
do we?
Oh, it's one of those ones where I never know what the arrows mean. Oh, it's easy, they're telling you. Okay, the buttons. So save game, yeah. I think
Was
you
I
need
better
to,
type?
Yeah. Don't know if it... Oh, yeah, there we go. This is
Right.
piffier than 45 minutes into session 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think, it
It'll do.
just wouldn't sound as good.
I don't think we've done anything wrong. To my knowledge, you can't lock yourself in this game,
Right.
which is a novel change.
Yeah, well, for us, yeah.
But I do believe there are death states, like occasionally. If I'm remembering right.
But it's just a way to go, like, oh, don't repeat doing that.
Yeah, I can't even remember what happens if you do die, whether it does just put you immediately after... Or after, immediately before the scene to try again. That would be an interesting option.
Immediately after your death.
Your punishment is to skip 5 minutes of this game. That's how awesome this game is.
What did you just remind me of? Michigan Report from Hell.
What's that?
That's a PlayStation. It's a PS2 game. It's really bad. Like, it's a horror game. It's a really, really hilariously bad horror game. It's really funny. All the readings are awful. The characters are ridiculous, and it's super good in terms of like all that stuff. But you're playing a cameraman.
All right.
And you're in, I assume, Michigan. I actually am not sure if it is Michigan, but I assume Michigan. And there's a sort of weird sort of monster outbreak going on.
Right.
You partner up with the microphone guy, the sound guy, Briscoe, who is the best character ever, and a number of many different female broadcasters, reporters. Sorry.
Well, they sort of join temporarily.
Well, they join, and they're the ones that die if you fail because all the enemies are attacking them. You're just the cameraman.
Right.
So you have to point your camera at the enemies and tell them to shoot, and then they'll turn and shoot.
Okay.
And it's stuff like that. So you point your camera at like doors to tell them to open it and stuff like that, and you're kind of going through the different scenes. But if they die, what happens is it just skips to the next reporter. So you just cut out whole sections of the game.
Do they have like unlimited reporters?
No. It's you just move to the next section. There's a guaranteed part where you will leave the last reporter. They will either die or I think leave, and you'll get a new one for the next section of the game. It just skips through the game.
This is what I'm thinking. Like the messaging's all backwards because if the game punishes you by making you do it again, what is it telling you really? It's saying the punishment for this is to play me a bit more.
Yeah.
Like, whereas a game that skips forward would be like the punishment for doing badly is that you miss some stuff.
Yeah.
Which is
that would be annoying.
It would be really annoying. But it would have a certain degree of bravado to it.
Well, you should take a watch of Michigan Report from Hell. I think you will enjoy that game immensely.
I might. It sounds great.
Some of the readings are some of the best things I've ever heard in my life.
Are we talking like Typing of the Dead cheese?
Worse.
Worse than Typing of the Dead?
Worse than Typing of the Dead. Typing of the Dead's kind of got like the age, whereas this is just... this just is read out by people that clearly can't do it, but also the lines are written badly, and also the sound design is really bad. So it like all merges together to make this excellent.
I prefer it if the people making it aren't in on the joke.
I don't think they are.
Well, that's
it's really
better.
hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell if they meant it to be good.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit wild.
Oh, I've never heard of that game. I will look it up. Right.
It's not a point and click, unfortunately, so it won't get on the list. Though I guess in a way it's a sort of point and click in that you point the camera and click to tell them what to do.
Yep. What do you want? Speak up.
I'm here to inspect the plant.
Oh, I'm allergic to plants. They give me sores and boils.
I meant the power plant.
Well, what's stopping ya? Who are you anyway?
My name's Foster.
Stay away from him, Rob. He's a human bomb.
What are you talking about?
He's got a fuse in his mouth.
That's a cigarette. He's inhaling the smoke for pleasure.
Get serious, Foster.
Has security been through here?
Take that,
Yes,
smokers.
they have. Not a moment's peace. Did they find the Sabs yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I hope they string 'em up.
He can really
Who do
hold
these
that
Sabs
spanner.
represent?
You what? I said, you what? Another corporation, you thick wit. Hobart, our biggest rivals.
You mean we're at war with them?
Economically we are, and they're winning.
How come?
By flooding the market with gimmicky garbage.
That conversation exhausted him.
He's done. I wanted to ask some more things though.
I think you can probably... Oh, he's back up.
Don't you ever do any work?
Don't you ever do
Yeah, go on
any
then.
work?
Can't you see I'm trying to sleep?
It's a bit obnoxious to make you keep clicking on him.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Nah, never heard of him.
What's your opinion of the council?
They're doing a grand job.
Alright,
So this
I'm not
guy's
going back
a-
into that. Yeah, no more of that.
This guy's on side, I guess.
Can't reach the switches. Can't reach the switches.
No, that's a left click. No, fair enough.
Can't reach... What a waste of energy.
Leave that alone!
Whoa.
You trying to kill yourself?
Okay. Luckily, he has a heightened sense for light bulbs. And the approach of light
It's
bulbs.
marked Surge Test Control. It's marked Surge Test
Oh.
Control.
Oh, just
The
both-
same button in two different places.
Maybe you have to
There's a
push it
safety device
together.
holding it fast.
Uh-oh.
There's a safety device holding it fast.
Is it at the bottom there? No.
Try pressing the button on the right.
You're in my way, Foster.
Nice.
try pressing the button again.
So,
Nothing's happening, Rob. It's jammed.
it's like playing Final Fantasy VII.
I'm not going to do that until they're unjammed.
Open up that control panel.
Oh, I see.
Can't be
Yeah.
done.
How do you know? You haven't even tried.
If you look at it, you'll find it's locked.
Right.
I assume there's no tab highlighting in this. This feels too old to
No, I
have
think
anything like
you
that.
have to find what you want to find. I don't
Right.
think there's anything else in here.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for whatever that is.
No, he'd be more awake if we were ready.
So we've taken the security guy's glasses and his ID.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a look at his ID. I hope. Oh, okay.
I'll give it to Joey.
Oh, the ID.
Yeah.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's an ID card in the name of Reich. You'd better keep that, Foster.
Having this conversation right in front of that card.
Yeah.
Give me an analysis,
yeah.
Joey.
Of those shades,
Yes, go on.
they're broken.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. That's a fast pan.
They don't feel important enough if they're just called man and man.
Do they? Is it because haven't been introduced to them yet?
Yes. I'd like to... Is this regarding a domestic incident? I've been transferred from domestics. I have this tendency to
Birmingham?
get emotionally involved. You're too sensitive, Sam. It's my nature, Norville.
It's not about a domestic.
That's a relief.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
I'd like to join the security services.
Are you kidding? You mean you're volunteering?
That's right. I heard it's a great life.
It is, but you're not hard enough. You've got to have tattoos and stuff.
Hey, we got names, see?
Never
Norval and
mind.
Sam.
Yes,
I'd like a few answers.
yes.
How do I get down to ground level? Who is Overman?
You can get information from the link terminal. Just who are you, anyway?
I'm here to inspect the building.
Yes,
That's right. Routine inspection.
yes. Heard anything about an inspection, Sam? What kind of an inspection, Norville? A routine inspection. Routine, huh? Phew, that's unusual. It's not convenient right now. Quit pestering me when I'm busy.
It's a standard card slot. It's some kind of security device. That elevator leads to Security HQ.
Hmm. Yeah, there's that link terminal there.
This one.
That guy.
Looks like a bin.
It's a link terminal. It's a link terminal.
It's a futuristic bin.
It's a link terminal.
No, I know. I'm trying to use it.
ID card, I think.
Oh, why?
Look at this futuristic technology.
This is the future.
Yep. Embrace it.
Man, I feel like I've really travelled.
Into a world of possibilities. Okay.
Well, you know what? That is true, because there's no enter button.
No.
So
In
it just
fact,
knows when you're finished.
Isn't it really weird to have an exit button?
It's weird. Well,
I guess you could say, like,
not...
stop, like, quit, like...
Or, like, back, maybe, as well. I think that would be kind of useful. Just the idea of a keypad entry where you can only do one digit before it goes, alright, gotta keep going.
Yeah, they can't go further. This is the height of power.
Right, okay.
Their programmers worked for years on this. Yep, Stephen Reich. Bellevue Gardens.
2291. $6,000.
Yeah.
Link status 5. And he's recently bought an exotic fish. Had a service. And
a subscription to a bike magazine.
Oh, a subscription. For some reason I saw subs and went like, what, like a sandwich?
Yeah.
What sort of sandwich shop
be.
calls themselves Dangerous Bikes?
It could be the Dangerous Bikes sandwich shop.
Drive by.
We'll never know. What a weird collection of information.
Yeah, I guess we click exit or...
main menu, 0. Come on, learn
0.
the new system.
Learn the one-digit system.
Yeah, press the button. Right. Worried about your future? We offer fully comprehensive policies to safeguard your status. Status? What was I trying? Right. Anchor insurance. Status. Worried about your future. Commercial row. Bellevue. Okay. Adverts.
Well, hopefully their taxis aren't automated, because I have no clue how I'd type in 2282.
Certainly not on this system.
You can't. Well, I mean, this looks like you could be able to make phone calls out, but you can't.
You can press 9. That's what you can do. Why is Betty the centre of attraction? She's wearing the latest in fashion. Bakelite lip plates supplied and fitted. House of Marat. I agree. I don't know if we need these. The club in the park, St. James. When you get there, you'll know you've arrived.
That's a great way to write that. St. James's Club, Hyde Park.
I'd say those ellipses need to be in front of Yule. Or something. No, there.
No.
Yeah, you'll be even worse.
Yeah, you'll make it really problematic.
When you get there, you'll know that still works, but I think it's weird.
To be honest, I don't think an ellipsis is needed for any of this.
They had space to fill.
Yeah.
And pauses to implement. Is there more?
Yeah, I guess so.
Suspicious of your neighbours? Turn your paranoia into hard cash. Contact Neighbourhood Watch Scheme. Security services. This is an official scheme. Amaze your friends with our accessories. Safe hermaphosurgery techniques. Burke's biosurgery.
Nice.
Okay. And that's the end of those. What's this? News. Hobart Looney's at it again. It has been confirmed that the introduction of a mystery virus into Link was the work of left-wing activists from Hobart City. The virus caused an error which led to the termination of over 32 residents of East Park Block. Property theft figures soar. The removal of items of clothing from an office suite in Wilberforce Park brings the number of incidents reported this month to 7. Security services have issued a warning to businesses in the area to be vigilant. Hobart embargo forces rationing. Following the recently imposed trade embargo, measures have been introduced to ration food supplies. The daily allowance for workers below status 3 is reduced by 40%. Executive eateries will no longer serve croutons.
Oh no!
That's you can tell times are hard.
Not the croutons.
They're always the first to go.
Anything but the croutons. I'd rather not have the salad.
I assume this is all just like like world building, right? We've heard Hobart a few times.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to get us into the Hobart, like the idea of Hobart.
Judge comes down on youth. Plans to end violent crime in the East Park block have met with Link approval. Judge Chutney, the man behind the new laws, described the crackdown as long overdue. Offenders are to be removed to Camp Morrissey for re-education.
Oh.
Now, is this telling us this is a dystopia, right? It's again,
that's what this feels like.
Yeah, because that's what you get when you go into the future.
But what sort of dystopia has a judge called Chutney?
Judge Chutney says, you're going down. He
doesn't feel dystopian. He feels like he should be on some daytime television. Like,
he should be next to Judge Rinder.
Judge Chutney.
Judge Chutney. Judges the Chutney.
It's the food show.
Yeah. No, I guess it's... Oh, more. My God. Oh, that's the end. Delicatessen sold recycled produce. The owner of a burger bar in Atomo Junction was fined $2,000 for selling food products which contravened official regulations. Analysis showed that the burgers contained unacceptably high levels of human waste. I wonder what the limit is. What's the threshold?
It's probably something reasonable, like 2%.
For shit in your burger. I think I can't remember if I read it or heard it somewhere, but there is actually a list of things that you would find in foodstuffs, like fecal matter and dirt, and what the acceptable threshold for that is, and it isn't nothing.
No, it wouldn't be.
I guess, crops probably have all sorts on them, really. But it's weird to think of it like that, where someone's like, how much poo? How much poo is okay? Yeah. I wouldn't recommend reading it.
Last one is security services.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh. That's not going to work. Alright.
Alright, we don't have Reich's eyes.
Not yet, we don't.